I'm not used to public speaking, so I'm afraid I'm a little bit nervous, but it's great to be with my dad. So what do I... And I'm also looking for another job. So what I remember about this operation, in late autumn of 2016, I went to my very first meeting looking at the distillery or the distillery option here. As I remember it, just afterwards, I was standing in a very dark corridor waiting for some guy to take some screws out of a door to allow us into the powerhouse. We walked through the rubble, the broken glass, the debris that was strewn across the site, looked up to what should have been the roof and the burnt out embers and all the buddleia growing out of the walls. The walls were, some local artists had put a few things on there that were quite choice and quite impressive. But in fairness, you could see it was going to make a fantastic distillery. It was always the right building for us, and we'll talk about some of the connections which have drawn us to it as well. I didn't realise at the time that Michael Faraday had been involved with Vivian here at the Copperworks. Obviously, we have a still that was designed by Dr. David Faraday, who's a direct descendant of Michael Faraday. The fact that Michael Faraday had worked here looking at copper smelting, copper, a metal that is so important to the art of making good whiskey, all of these parallels started to come together, so it was an obvious choice for us. You can understand why we're delighted to be here.